Alright. Yes, the camera's still too high. It's fine. We'll get to like it. I have a conundrum. How to explain this as carefully as I can. I have a design for a casino. Um, Basically, I'm a person that's selfish. The good thing about it is, I get annoyed at people being broke. And there's really no need for it. Because I run the numbers, and if the numbers are correct with the radio stations, the people at the top of this pyramid are into slavery. The whole thing, you remember the one campaign? It was like, stop worldwide poverty. And I didn't, I rolled my eyes because when you're a snide Republican, this utopian garbage, socialism. Socialism is government enforced, alright? Um, it's tricky, okay? You shouldn't require people to give you stuff. Again. Um, and this is the gripe with socialism is the government says, give me money. We have to pay for people who aren't doing so well. And my observation is the guy who's not doing so well wrote R&B music in the 40s, got jacked up, and left in the corner because they wanted to steal the song. And you're going to tell me that 92% of welfare recipients are copyright holders who never should have been screwed over. But what happens if you start to realize, oh my God, what happens if all those guys get money? Don't worry about it so much. Alright. It's what happens with that particular noise. I don't know if you can even hear it. It's a throat thing. So what happens? When you have that much of poor people who invented rock and roll, and 3% of the population keep all of the song royalties. Alright, I don't like the royalty system. I'll go into that shortly. Why? I can't post any more than 15 minutes. I tried to verify. This is a long story. I'm not wasting time on that. The reason you get into my casino thing is I'm going to give people those monies. End it. Alright. These are people who need trillions and billions, billions of trillions, and numbers that we can't pronounce. 30 sets of zeros from songs in the 50s. And they couldn't spare anything. Why? They needed a drug addict whore. Okay. All of this spins around, and I keep trying to unwind what is the core problem I have. Because I am, for those of you who don't know, from QNuffRadio.com. Start from February. Okay. I'm not crazy about WordPress. Everything's backwards. I gripe. I go a little nuts from time to time. But mostly, I have songs completely that have been stolen, like Titanium. I wrote Titanium, but it was like just off the cuff. So wow, that's gonna be really cool when I refine it. There was no refining. It went to the radio within like instantly. They took Titanium. Okay, that's a major hit song, and I'm sitting there and like, why can't I sue? I don't know what's blocking me suing. Basically, I have to talk about this stuff because the fact that people do something that bold right in front of you implies they're going to kill you if you ever sue. Let me check the time on this video. I will be getting into the casino design eventually. I'm going to get those monies. But we have a problem with the royalty system, because royalties are grants from royals. And they're the ones stealing most of it, as far as I can tell. They took it, and they are little provisos from grants, because there's a wish for you to grant. And I don't want to be a sex worker. I'm a musician. Now, when you find out what kind of wishes go with the grants and certain other pleasures, if you see that in a grant at a radio station, because they're giving money to radio stations, they could never afford the sort of royalties that they're paying. 9.01 cents does not sound like a lot until you realize it's multiplied by the length of the antenna. Alright? When they have to go begging to royals for extra grants, purveyances, wills, stuff like that, people pay for witchcraft to be done over the radio. So you'll find out there's things to, specifically against people, and unconsciously everybody's sort of a god, alright? We have energy we expend all the time. And when you're worshiping an artist and you're getting free stuff on the radio, that you owe the radio, okay? We need this guy gone. Alright, they have weird stuff in the purveyances, and if you see a grant for a radio station, you will find all kinds of nasty witchcraft with the grant, because it's a wish to grant. I'm going to pay for this music, and you're going to do a favor for me, unconsciously. So this is the real big bugaboo with me, and I'm going to start radio stations without royalties. It will be a song payment. It's a simple structure. I'll get into the next video. Sorry I didn't get to the casino thing, but anyways, I'll talk to you later.